part of the bowel actually comes out of your back passage.
It's embarrassing more than anything else because you're kind of leaving bits of your skin everywhere.
If I had one wish in our world, it would be my hair would go back.
Cheers.
Seven Brits are spending 2 weeks at a 5-star spa in the French Alps. But their time here is no breezy holiday. It's a last-ditch attempt to find a cure for their embarrassing illnesses. They hope the answer lies in the rejuvenating properties of the mountain environment and a radical body and mind detoxification strategy.
In order to explain the detox process, we often use the analogy of an onion, as in an onion's got many layers. And a 20-year-old onion has got less layers than a 50-year-old onion, or a 20-year-old body has got less impacted waste or toxic matter or toxic thoughts, toxic emotions, usually than a 50-year-old. And each time we do some work, whether it's on an emotional level or physical level, we peel off those layers of the onion in order really to get to that healthier, more vibrant person underneath.
To get to their healthier, more vibrant selves, the group must now endure 7 days of ingesting only juice and broth. And today also marks the start of twice daily enemas, all part of the plan to start eliminating toxins from their bowels.
Today is colon cleansing day, officially. Yay! Yay! But what I thought I'd do is explain a bit about your digestive system so you actually understand what's happening and what's going on and why it's important. And then we're going to talk about how to do an enema. And it's not going to be a live demo.
Oh.
No. You have to pay extra for that. So if your colon, pretty much, it should be shaped like this. Often it's not. Well, let's just assume it is for a second. And if we're looking at the kind of foods which are very difficult for your body to break down and assimilate and remove, then lots of red meat, lots of dairy products, lots of wheat. What will happen is that this waste will gradually build up.
As nutritionists, Amanda and Karen believe the average Western diet often contains too much red meat, dairy and wheat, which tend to clog the colon and lead to toxicity in the system.
And a lot of the weight loss on a detox retreat is actually people losing colon plaque. You will be meeting it in the next few days. So I'll take this book around and I'll show you roughly what it looks like.
Colon plaque is the term used by the therapists to describe impacted fecal matter they believe can become lodged in the walls of the intestines.
It can be this size, it can be this size, it can come out in chunks, but it can, it can be several feet long.
Is it going to come out? Will it be like today, tomorrow? Could be any time for 2, 3, 4 days. It just depends on you and how your body is healing and when it wants to let go.
Yeah,
really.
Coffee enemas are the therapist's favourite weapon in the war against plaque.
Now, the reason we're doing coffee is because coffee is going to be stimulating the liver. It actually speeds up the detox of the liver 600 times quicker. But it's not the same as drinking it. So don't think, I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee and stimulate my liver.
I was a bit worried about that because I feel awful after drinking coffee.
No, it will be very different because it's not going to go through. What we're trying to do is get it to go to the liver. And in order to do that, you need to be laying on your right side. So once you've got it, can you be my door handle?
I'll be your door handle.
It's getting up is the problem. How are you? So you're literally in this position.
So I'm the door handle.
Amanda's the door handle.
It's going to kill me later.
Oh, kill her. So there I am, lying here. Okay, so my knees are up, just in a comfortable position. And this is the kind of position you should try and keep into. Now, when you're actually there, once you're on the floor, you might find you might find that you're not going to be able to hold it for that long, because generally sort of 12 minutes, no longer than 15 minutes, because the process is finished. You know, it's actually done what we want it to do. If you can hold it for 15 minutes, it's great. But if you can't, don't worry, because sometimes 3 minutes, 5 minutes, you'll build up as time goes on, and it depends on how much plaque is actually ready to come out.
It is one of those life-changing experiences when you actually realise that this snake-like creature, 2 foot long snake-like creature, has been living inside you. Seriously, I mean,
You might find some money as well.
you might find, if you swallow some money, you never know, you might make a few quid.
Nervous jokes belie the concern some at the table have over doing an enema for the first time.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do you ever get people feeling faint with it?
Not really. I think there can be, if you've just had a big elimination of colon plaque, you need to lie down and rest afterwards, because it's quite a big deal for your body to have done. But usually after about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, people get up and they actually feel great. They feel much lighter. They feel any kind of symptoms are usually built up before the enema and are relieved by the enema. So if you're feeling faint, for example, it might be to do with something else.
It's only the morning of their first day without solid food, and already Claire appears to be lacking energy. 7 Brits are in the French Alps for an unconventional body and mind experiment, in a bid to clear the embarrassing disorders clouding their lives. Whether the problem's irritable bowel or alopecia, the approach at the spa is holistic, so everything is designed to integrate body, mind and spirit. This morning, Detox director Amanda wants the group to experience Qigong with bodywork practitioner Jem.
I'm going to imagine what it would be like to be a tree. Extend your awareness up into the sky above you, up into the air. Just imagine that there are branches there, spreading outwards, and there are leaves on those branches.
As the week goes on, we'll move on to yoga, which is traditionally what we do in Detox, but we're going to start with Qigong. Principally because the observation has been that they're very in their heads. They've talked about themselves as control freaks, as being people that are very stressed and very worried, and Qigong is fantastic at bringing that energy down and helping them be aware of the energy of the body.
So imagine extending your awareness down through the bottom of your feet, like you had the roots of a tree, spreading down into the earth beneath you, down through this platform, into the soil, into the rocks, spreading out, reaching out into the earth. Now the old Chinese Qigong masters will hold this for like half an hour or an hour or something like that.
Qigong originated in China, and some believe the breathing and movement exercises can help people tap into the fundamental energies of the universe.
Holding these kind of postures stimulates the energy to run through the meridians in specific ways, encourages better energy flow. Exhale, pushing out with the right hand, pulling back with the left. Looking at your right hand.
Increasing in popularity, the practice is thought to have health benefits in terms of stress reduction, something many Western medical practitioners acknowledge. After Qigong comes a healthy dose of fresh juice and supplements, the first of many over the next 7 days. Today, the group's embarking on a carefully designed liquid-only diet the therapists believe will rebalance every patient's system.
The reason we use juices as the base for the detox is that juices are almost self-digesting. In other words, it takes almost no energy from the body's part to assimilate and absorb the nutrients and enzymes from a fresh juice, and that's really what we're looking for, the kind of power of those enzymes to help heal the body. So this morning's juice is 2 different types of apple, pear and orange, and with that 2 colon sport tablets and 2 teaspoons of psyllium husks. Yeah.
The juices are taken with supplements to bind and start removing toxins from the intestines.
Enjoy it?
Nice.
It seems to go down well, and clearly Will would happily down a bit more if he could.
Oh,
See, I do it voluntarily even when I'm not on a detox. I think it's really nice.
But the physical fast is only part of the detox regime. As well as their bodies, the patients must also examine what's going on in their minds and even their spirits. Mind detox therapist Sandy's role is to help people override any negative subconscious thought patterns he believes might contribute to any physical problems. But first he needs to find the source of any negativity, which he's now trying to do with community nursing matron Kathy.
We're talking about the root cause, the thing that started the whole ball rolling.
Do you know what? Something does keep coming into my mind all the time. I remember it vividly, and I was about 3.
That sounds
2,
right.
3, 4,
Yep.
I don't know how old. And I remember sitting on the doorstep.
That's the root cause. Okay.
And my mum had gone. And it seemed like hours, but she'd only gone to get fish and chips. But I didn't know where she'd gone.
And you felt what?
Abandoned.
Abandoned. Yep.
But that thought is always coming into my head. That's my one memory that keeps coming back.
Yeah, let's clear it.
And I can see myself so clearly sitting on the step crying.
If that's in your neurology
I can feel it in my head. And it's like it's trying to get out.
Her head is where the symptoms of Kathy's embarrassing condition manifest. After the birth of her daughter 17 years ago, advanced alopecia took over her life.
Hair is a really important thing for a woman, and it just makes me feel totally... Sorry, it just makes me feel really ugly.
With a very sparse head of hair, no eyebrows and no eyelashes, Kathy relies on a long fringed wig to hide her shame.
And if I had one wish in our world, it would be my hair would go back.
If Kathy's past trauma is constantly in her head and trying to get out, holistically speaking, it could be part of the reason she suffers from severe alopecia.
I mean, did you hear what you just said? It's in your head trying to get out. Quite literally in your head trying to get out. It's almost like pushing the hair out on its way out, trying to get out. Yeah? As I said at the beginning, the body can be very symbolic. And if that is how this emotion is trying to get out of you, through your head, then it could possibly push the hair follicles out the way, you know?
The belief that physical problems can be symbolic of internalised negativity also underpins spiritual detox therapist Natalia's work.
If you'd like to come through.
With practices in London and LA, she has 20 years' experience in the field of holistic healing.
As soon as somebody has an accident or has a lot of stress over a very short period of time, or grief, or any kind of trauma, that memory shoots itself into the cells and into the nervous system, so the brain and the body doesn't forget that. So over the years, what happens every time that person is traumatised or stressed, the body remembers.
Using massage, crystals and counselling techniques, Natalia aims to release painful memories from the body. Today is 27-year-old Pip's first experience of her approach.
What is it that you fear? Is it the dark? Is it someone attacking you? Was it the loss of everything? Is it having no money? Or is it just being completely abandoned? I mean, there's lots of different things. What's your worst scenario?
I don't know really. Homeless.
Homeless, yeah.
Had a big problem. The family home was sold when my mum and dad split up. There's always been a fear there since.
How interesting, yeah. It has. I can feel, because I keep thinking there is something, and that's what it is. Just in there, and it sits like a little seed. And what these memories do, they send out signals or messages into the body. And although your brain has forgotten, it's still sitting in there. Yeah, that's good.
It was shortly after the breakup of her parents' marriage that Pip began to experience symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome. 9 years later, she suffers from chronic diarrhoea and stomach pain virtually on a daily basis, and now always has to be close to a toilet.
So I'd like to go out without having the constant worry of where the toilets are, whether I'm going to be feeling ill, having an upset stomach. It's just constantly on your mind all the time. You can't sort of shut down from it, you can't forget about it.
The activity component of the spa has been challenging for Pip, pushing her well beyond her normal comfort zone. Yesterday, it was all too much.
My stomach's just really cramping up.
Just don't feel very well.
So today, Natalia is taking a fairly gentle but nonetheless pointed approach.
Oh, now we're getting to the source of some of the irritable bowel. Irritable with my father. Funny, it's very good that you're not allowed it to tip into your relationship, you know. You should be very pleased that you know, like, that's good. A lot of people do. They tip a lot of their issues straight into their relationship, but it feels like like you said, it's a separate side to your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. I don't think I need to make you cry today. I think we need to just lighten you up.
Natalia's massage technique may indeed help lighten Pip's emotional load. And outside, Sandy wants to try an emotional freedom technique with Kathy to change her perspective on the past. It involves tapping on specific energy meridians in the upper body.
Sad and scared, abandoned by my mum.
Sad and scared, abandoned by my mum.
Letting go of it now.
Letting go of it now.
I'm lovable.
I'm lovable.
I'm connected.
I'm connected.
I have people I love around me.
I have people I love around me.
People love me for who I am.
People love me for who I am.
Take a nice deep breath in. Feel the sun in your face as you just do it all out your mouth. Very good. In this moment, right now, on a scale of 10 to 0, with 0 being sad and scared, abandoned by my mum, on a scale of 10 to 0, where would you say you are right now?
3.
3. Is it even a 3? It's okay if it is. It's really tune in. The way you're feeling right now, sad and scared, abandoned by my mum.
Not really.
No. It's gone. Look at your face.
Yeah.
Now let's test it, just for your convincer. Can you remember the time in the past when you were on that doorstep? And when you think about it now, you might be able to remember the memory, but you'll notice the emotion's gone.
It does. I feel like laughing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't see the screaming. It just felt like laughter when I thought about it.
Yeah. I mean, a few minutes ago when you said this, you couldn't get the words out your mouth. It was like, abandoned, you couldn't see it. And now it's like,
just laugh.
Yeah.
It's funny because that has always been in my mind at least once a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's my earliest memory.
Wow. Up until today, you'd been seeing your world through that lens.
Yeah.
Everything you'd experienced had been seen through that lens.
Yeah.
That lens is gone.
Yeah, I feel happy now.
So you're going to see things very differently.
Yeah.
Kathy's responded well to Sandy's therapy, and it seems Natalia's efforts to lighten up Pip have also worked wonders.
It's shocking that she knows as much as she does. I was surprised, because I tend to be sort of, wouldn't normally believe in something like that. So
people can react to that in different ways, and obviously it's a case of what you then take from it or what you then do about what she said.
Yeah.
Because you come out and you're just like, hey, Pip's arrived. So we're just all wondering, hey, what went on?
She's just really, really relaxed me.
Right.
And she's gone over things that I knew were causing my problems, like my family, my parents and their separation and things like that, and gone over things that I was aware of, but she's sort of brought them to the surface.
So do you feel like you've let go then of some of the
emotional
trauma?
Yeah.
It's like it's all just fallen off the back of your head.
Yeah. I feel really good at the moment.
Great.
Really positive.
But reactions on the detox journey are as unpredictable as the mountain weather. So although Pip is feeling decidedly chipper, as they wait for their coffee enema jugs, 31-year-old Claire doesn't appear to be coping at all well with the day so far.
What is it you're upset about, Claire? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't like feeling this way.
What way?
Just weak and like I'm going to fall over and be sick.
Her reaction seems extreme, but it may be related to her severe hormonal problems. She gets horribly embarrassing pre-menstrual mood swings.
There have been times where I've just completely lost it and just been throwing things, punching things, just hollering at the top of my voice. And I've just felt like, oh my God, you're just losing it. What is wrong with you?
But the yoga teacher also suffers from painful and debilitating periods.
There's one time where I got taken to hospital, which was a bit embarrassing, really, because it was so severe and the people around me were looking at me. I must have looked white and was shaking or sweating or something, and people are looking at me and they couldn't believe it was just period pain.
As she's only in the premenstrual stage of her cycle here at the spa, the therapists have to ascertain where her current feelings of weakness are stemming from.
When you're in your normal cycle and you're fainting with period pain and you're kind of unsteady, how many days does that last?
The sort of the period pain seems to go really link in with the digestion, and sometimes I just want to, I feel like everything drains out of me and I just want to lie on the floor and I don't want to move.
And this is normal, relatively normal. This happens quite a lot to you.
Well, I just eat a lot. I eat all
through
the time.
Eating a lot is clearly not an option, but the detox team don't want the fast to be counterproductive to Claire's healing.
It is your blood sugar we've got to manage today, because this is why you're getting the dizziness and the complete fatigue. So we need to manage that today.
I
think you're continually on a green drink as far as I'm concerned.
That's what I was going to say. You have a bottle in your hand at all times, sipping a green drink the whole time.
You know, and maybe it might just be for you extra juice, extra psyllium, just to keep things, you know, working for you. So I think it's blood sugar problems.
I really think a session with Jen would be really good today. Just to, you know, some massage or something, just to bring her back into her body. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get the green drink organised and get that.
Okay.
That's what I like. Nice big smile.
Hopefully more sustenance will keep Claire on track. High in the alpine village of Les Gets, 7 Brits are getting the lowdown on the art of body and mind detoxification. If they can embrace the process, it could lead to a life free of embarrassing illness. Today is their first day on a liquids-only diet. But PMS sufferer Claire's slight body type needs more sustenance, so she's been given an extra treat.
It smells vile.
Oh, I really like it.
If I drank that, I'd puke. I really would be sick. It's the smell of it's vile.
It may not appeal to all palates, but the mix of spirulina, barley grass and alfalfa juice will give Claire vital extra minerals and vitamins. And green drink duly discussed, it's time to face up to the brown liquid on today's schedule. The physical detox amping up a notch with the introduction of the coffee enema.
So what we do is we create a very small solution, a small potent solution that we then dilute for each of you. And it's done with organic filter coffee, not granules, and it's always caffeinated because it's actually the caffeine that has the effect on the liver.
Armed with all the pertinent paraphernalia, everyone must see how close they can get to the enema. Ideally, the therapist would like them to spend at least 15 minutes in its company, as when taken in through the colon, coffee helps the liver detoxify.
Oh, I've not had coffee for ages.
You can't see my bum, can you?
Enemas are an ancient technique used to help purify and cleanse the body, and they're used these days in conjunction with the detoxification program. They're not to be done ad hoc, and if somebody is looking to do this kind of work, then they should always be doing it under the guidance of a nutritionist or naturopath. There's a great deal of work that has been done by myself and my team to integrate a really strong, really safe medical approach to detoxification of the mind, the body and the spirit.
Ow!
Pat, you got to yawn when you pop it in.
I mustn't laugh because it might come out. We could be here a long time. I think they sometimes get a bit of an airlock, but I think it's flowing. Unless my body's so badly blocked, it won't go in. I don't know.
Open and attractive on the outside, Samara's insides seem to have closed down. She suffers from a severely constipated colon, which may contribute to her regular migraines and awful episodes of rectal prolapse.
Part of the bowel actually comes out of your back passage, It's not painful, but it obviously is extremely embarrassing. It's happened to me when I've gone shopping at lunchtime and I've had to come home and change my underwear, for example.
Compared to the prolapse, the indignity of the enema is nothing, and Samara's hope is that the detox process will rejuvenate her system.
I'm sure there's lots of plaque in mine. I'm sure there is. And it'll be great to get rid of that, it really will. But it does feel a bit like passing wind internally. Very odd.
Oh, God. That is really, really uncomfortable. I'm going to have to stop it.
I actually think I might have to go now.
Oh, I've just turned it on.
Both Kathy and Samara do well for first-timers, managing to hold the liquid in for about 7 minutes.
Probably nothing will happen now.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. It's come out so fast and it's just like all wind and muck and everything. It's horrible.
Right.
Sorry.
It's a bit like having a pee from your back passage, but coffee flavour.
My daughter is going to die of embarrassment.
It was really gurgly. I just want to see something in it. The colon plaque, I might keep it as a little memento and show all my friends.
Enjoy that. I can hear you laughing.
To keep going back to the toilet again, I thought I'm all right now. Did you have the same?
Yeah. Just same as when you've got diarrhea, when you're sitting there, and then you get up and you're like, oh no, and you sit down again, get up, oh no. Just goes on and on and on. I had to get in the shower afterwards.
So did I. I had to have a wash. So I felt like it was splashing everywhere.
I didn't feel like it was, it just was.
Yeah, quite explosive, isn't it?
Certainly I don't have time to waste.
No.
With the physical detox now in full flow, the therapists expect everyone to start eliminating internal toxins very soon.
Wow.
Down the wrong way.
It did go down the wrong hole. Good job the enema didn't.
The hope is that each individual will also begin to release any stored toxic emotions.
When you think of skin, what do you think?
Colour, probably.
Colour, okay.
Yeah.
And when you think of colour, what comes to mind?
Black.
When you think of black, what's the first word that comes to mind? Honestly, what's the first word?
Dirt.
Dirt. And when you think of dirt, what comes to mind?
Chaos.
Chaos.
Mind detox therapist Sandy is meeting with Juliet this afternoon to try and establish if there are any subconscious mental patterns from her past connected with her acne. Although a recent course of antibiotics has cleared the worst of Juliet's acne inflammation, the emotional scarring of such an embarrassing condition remains.
I wish I could just be in the house with the curtains drawn. Sometimes that's how I get, and I know I can't live like that, but if I didn't have my son, I don't know whether I would sort of live like that.
Yesterday on a hill walk, Juliet also exhibited signs of an unhealthy fear of dirt in general.
At least it looks cleaner here.
So what Sandy is uncovering could prove vital.
Has there ever been a time in your past when being black hasn't been a good thing?
As far as I know, I've always been comfortable with being black, but I know, as a child, other children would say, oh, you black, whatever.
Right. What would happen?
Well, racist remarks. Or, yeah, they probably would say, you're black or you're dirty, you know.
Do you remember a specific event that just...
I remember hitting somebody in the playground because they called me a name I didn't like, and I got in trouble for it by the teacher.
While Sandy's dissecting the inner workings of Juliet's mind, spiritual detox therapist Natalia is working more closely with another detoxer's soul. At the spa, the belief is that Samara's extreme constipation could be linked with blockages in her emotions. So Natalia's delving into the single 36-year-old's relationship history.
How did you choose your partners, or was it... Because I don't know if you had as much power about it as you should have done. Maybe.
No. There've been two people that I really liked and would have considered as a life partner, but they didn't sort of respond in the same way to me. They didn't see me for whatever reason as that, and I did get quite upset about that.
Was it one of them particularly that made you really upset?
There's still one, sort of.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. I know, it's all right. Okay, should we take him out? I can see him like his little... I can see his face.
He's got a lovely face.
He's got a lovely... He's very handsome. But I really don't think you need to carry him here anymore.
I still want him.
I know. And there's a real connection with him. That's the
very
trouble.
much so.
And I'm not thinking he doesn't feel it either. But the point is, it's that your self-esteem thinks that's acceptable. And I'm telling you, it's not acceptable.
I have tried to tell myself that, but it's because when we first met, I thought he was the one.
I know. And he really, and I'm not, your spirit feels very connected with him. But I think also, unfortunately, I feel that your test is that you can't accept less than 100%. That's your test.
It's a test.
It is a test.
Natalia's massage technique seems to be bringing up plenty of emotion attached to a previous relationship for Samara. And in her session with Sandy, Juliet's reliving memories of being scolded by a teacher after defending herself against racist taunts in the playground.
And do you mind me asking, what did they call you?
Well, back then it was, words like Sambo.
Okay, when the teacher gave you a row and you got in trouble, how did it make you feel?
I was upset.
Why?
Because I felt like I was defending myself. I was sticking up for myself.
And how did it feel to have to defend yourself?
I felt sad.
Felt sad. Okay. What did you feel sad about?
This
can go read.
They didn't understand.
You didn't understand. We can clear this, so this is important. Obviously, this emotion tells us we're on the right track. That's all. Okay. What do you mean nobody understood?
Well, the teacher just thought I was a troublemaker, or I was, always wanting to fight. But I felt the teacher wasn't listening to what I was saying, and other children weren't getting told off for what I felt they were doing was wrong.
Yeah. So it felt what?
Unfair.
Unfair, yeah. So when you said no one understood you, how did it feel?
Lonely.
Lonely. So it's sad and lonely, nobody understood me. Is that a surprise to you, what we're talking about?
It is, yeah.
Me too. Is any of it making kind of sense, though?
It makes complete sense, but I never thought it was something that... I just, you go through life and you live with things, you just get on with it.
Yeah.
I never thought it was something I could have been carrying from way back.
Having helped Juliet see how her subconscious associations may be impacting on her physical and emotional health is good progress. But inside, Samara is resisting Natalia's efforts to symbolically weed out her attachment to a failed relationship.
See, I still don't want to let that go. I'm still holding on.
No one's saying you can't love them. No one's saying you can't feel very strong, because you cannot get rid of your feelings for him. But what I'm saying to your feminine that has locked herself in the tomb with his picture, you're like some kind of Victorian, whoa! What do you want? That's the woman in the past, and this is the woman today, and she wants an equal relationship. She was incredibly receptive, although she's very open, you could tell she suppresses quite a lot as well. And I think that she has enabled herself to detox a lot of old emotional hurt and pain, which I think will really help her in the next few days. We've taken the lid off the volcano. And I think it's still erupting, and it's going to keep doing this in waves.
Right. Okay.
But what I want you to say to yourself is that take a little time out. You have to interact with the group, and if you feel all funny and sad, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be here, and if they say anything, just say, I'm letting go.
Yeah.
I'm detoxing.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm comfortable.
It's safe. And if you get it really bad during the night, that's fine too, because that's really what I call, you're going down to the bottom of the volcano bit.
Right, okay.
And I've noticed many of my clients who by the next day, when the sun rises, you have a sense that you've emptied out.
Right.
You don't know what to fill it up with, but you've had a sense of emptying out.
Okay. So just let it go and, okay.
And feel safe with that. It's actually okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holistically speaking, if Samara can allow herself to let go all the suppressed emotion around her ex, there could be a parallel unblocking of her constipated bowels. And after Claire's wobbly start to the day, she's more than ready for her hands-on session with bodywork practitioner Jem. It's hoped a massage will help restore some sort of equilibrium.
The nice thing about Thai massage is it balances your energy, it gets your energy moving. The generalisation is there's the contradictory effect of being deeply relaxed and energised at the same time. It can be quite profound, to lie there and suddenly go, oh my God, there's energy moving through me. I thought I was just bones and muscles and blood and that was it, but I can definitely feel something.
Yeah, a bit too much.
Whenever I do the treatment, I take a person to their edge. In some ways, I had to be quite gentle with her because she's got some areas in her body that are very sensitive. So I had to sort of really be careful around those areas. And out.
I could feel the energy going through me. It felt like it gave me a really thorough working through all the energy lines in my body. Yeah, I loved it. It was great.
At a luxury alpine detox retreat, 7 Brits are treading the alternative path to better health. It's the first day of their detox fast, but hunger pangs don't seem to be an issue. Instead, most are full of awe over the treatments they've experienced.
How did the treatment go with Natalia?
You can't hide. You can't, however hard I sort of tried, she knows. And it was just like, oh my God. It was amazing. It was amazing. But it then just came out. I couldn't control it. It just all came out. Just all emotional stuff that I said to her, I'd shut it away. And for the past sort of...
Shut it away and you're touching your
lower
belly.
I guess
you're talking about it, your colon.
Yeah.
So in other words, there were still emotions and things to be dealt with.
Yeah.
And she's pulled
them out.
Hoovered them out of you.
Yeah.
Because you're a bit shaky, but you feel good.
No, I feel okay. Yeah, I don't know about good, but I feel perfectly okay. But I did, at the end, I still had the emotion there, but she said it's going to come like that in waves. So sorry everyone, if I blub, just ignore me for the next sort of day or so.
It's your turn.
I think it might continue. I didn't feel like it was, like she said, basically we've taken the lid off of the volcano, is what she said. So it could carry on. But I'm okay with that. I'd rather get it out and release it.
Happy smiles all around, and it's something to do when a detox. I mean, Kathy as well. It's just.
I didn't think I could get any better from yesterday, and I just said every day in fact on day 2 I would have been happy to go home feeling as I did, and now I just feel so good. I can't imagine feeling any better. Do you know what I mean? It's just because I feel so good.
But not everyone is in the same positive place as Kathy and Samara.
I wish I could feel the same as you lot.
Oh, it's only day one. Give yourself a chance.
Yeah, you will. Everybody's going to come to it at different times.
It just seems to me that I keep getting more pains and, you know.
Well, think about where you were this time yesterday. You know, I walked into your room and you couldn't get out of bed, so you're already moving on from there.
But yesterday morning my bladder itself felt much better, and the whole day my bladder itself felt much better, even when I was crook with the head and what have you. But now today that's starting up again. So it's not one thing, it's another.
A professional nurse, Nicola came to the spa convinced there was no cure for her interstitial cystitis. But the holistic way is all about how the mind can affect the body, so the therapists are hoping she'll be able to embrace a less pessimistic mindset.
You know, the path that we're treading with IC, it's because it is quite a delicate organ and quite a delicate condition you've got, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to heal as quickly as anyone else. It's just that, like any kind of inflammatory issue, when you're healing, there can be a flare-up, and then it resides and then it begins to heal. You've also been working on mind stuff, and emotions have been coming up, so you've been dealing with a lot all at the same time.
Nicola may yet take some convincing, but it's early days and there's plenty more food for thought to come. The only kind of food, in fact, for the next week. In keeping with the silver service the Detoxers receive at their 5-star lodge, the table's still set tonight, but not for a 3-course meal, just a bowl of nourishing gruel.
So you're about to have your broth. It's not Scotch broth, no bread. It's just literally, you need the broth because it's the vegetables. You're not actually getting the vegetables, we just boil them until all the nutrients are taken out. So it's literally just the fluid that's left behind. Normally that's what we normally boil, chuck down the sink, you know, so that's where all the goodness is, but particularly potassium, because with your enemas you actually lose potassium. That's why, you know, when you're following something like this, we're making sure that everything is going back, otherwise your energy can be zapped. Okay, well, I'll let you start your broth and you can shout for more.
Their taste buds may not find it exactly electrifying, but the electrolyte broth goes down easily enough.
I think I found a bit.
What a solid lump.
Although one detoxer isn't her usual light-hearted self.
I'm tired now.
No, I just feel really fed up.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Really grumpy.
Oh.
Didn't tell you
Might be a
anything like that.
good thing.
No.
She told me I might get irritable after my
That's
session.
how I feel. Yeah,
Right.
that is how I feel.
You just said go with it. Let it out. Tell us all how much we annoy you.
The strong group bond developing on the detox journey means there's plenty of support close by.